My name's Kristen Christen, and I'm an independent sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics. I wanted to make a video to share with you why I love what I do. I joined Mary Kay April 13th, 2014, with a 3-week-old baby and a 2-year-old, and a husband who was working the night shift at a factory and also a full-time student at our local college. It was hard. Probably not the most exciting time of my life. Busy, but not very exciting. You know, when you have a new baby, you spend a lot of time with that baby in the daytime and the nighttime. And my poor husband wishes he could have helped me, but he was stretched pretty thin too. I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate with that time of your life where you feel like you're just pushing through. You're pushing through. And I was waking up every day extremely exhausted. And I would work hard, like all day long, and then I'd go to bed exhausted. And I'd wake up exhausted, and I'd work hard all day long. And I was doing it over and over again. And I just was kind of fed up. And that is when Mary Kay came into my life. My younger sister had decided to do Mary Kay. I'd never had a facial before, and I'd never tried the products. But my sister was young and very enthusiastic, and I was willing to help her. So I threw my very first Mary Kay party. I had my girlfriends over in my dining room. My sister was there along with her Mary Kay sales director to help her since she was so new. And being there and trying the products and being in an environment, I decided I kind of liked it. Not kind of, I really liked the products. And the Mary Kay sales director that was there training my sister had a very inspiring story. So when my husband came home that night, I told him, I want to give Mary Kay a shot. I want to help our family with finances, and I need to do something other than just being home all the time. You know, as a mom, you can kind of lose your identity in your children, especially when that's all you have time for is taking care of them, and I needed to get out of the house. So every single week, I started going to my Mary Kay success meetings. This is when a bunch of girlfriends get together to encourage each other, learn from each other, and cheer each other towards success. And it was fun being around really positive, uplifting women who had never met me before, but sincerely cared about my dreams and my goals, and I was thinking, I can roll with these kinds of women. But what gets even better is that I, with my no sales experience, never in retail before, and with pretty low confidence, was able to start selling right away. With my $100 Mary Kay starter kit, I started asking family and friends if they would do facials with me. I told them I needed help, and I didn't know what the heck I was doing, so if they were willing to sit down and that I could help them out with a facial, that they would be helping me get better at my craft. And I got good. I've got to tell you, 2.5 months after joining Mary Kay, I earned my first of 4 Mary Kay cars, a beautiful white Chevy Cruze. I earned a car. Shut up. It was so exciting. I still remember when I told my husband, I just earned a car. And he was like, what? With Mary Kay? That same week, me and my husband looked at my finances and we realized I was making 5 times a week what he was making. Put this into perspective for you, my husband was working 40 hours a week. I was working 7 to 10 on my Mary Kay business. And you know, when you love what you do, you will never work another day of your life. And that's how I felt. I wasn't working. I was doing something that I loved, and it was also helping my family. So I retired my husband at 25. That's what we always say. He quit his job and he started really focusing on his school, spending more time with our young children, and I was able to really get out there and start working with even more intention. It was so exciting. The next month, I'd been in Mary Kay 4 months. I became a sales director with Mary Kay. And being a sales director just means you spend a little bit less time doing parties and facials and more time investing with your team and your women. And this is where a part of me bloomed. I never saw myself as a leader. I barely felt like the leader of my home when I was trying to raise these 2 kids. But then being a leader of women has so filled me. It has brought me so much strength, and I love watching other women be successful. I love working with the daring, and it just brought me so much motivation. So get this, when you become a sales director with Mary Kay Cosmetics, you make 3 times what you make as a consultant. So remember, as a consultant, I was making 5 times a week what my husband was making. I become a sales director, I was making 3 times that amount. I have to tell you, my husband was a little bit enthusiastic about that. He was so excited. So here I am, my husband's finishing school, Christmas comes around, and I earned the Chevy Equinox with Mary Kay. And I call it my hot mom car because I always dreamed of driving that cool crossover and driving through the streets with my two kids in the back seat. I felt pretty awesome about myself. I loved it. I earned another car. Crazy. Okay, so spring comes around and my husband, he actually did get a job. He graduated, got a job, go hubby, and I did not want to stop. You know, we did Mary Kay to get him to the place where he could get the job after college, but I didn't want to stop. I loved Mary Kay just as much being in 1 year as I did the first day I joined. Loved it. And that's when we earned our prestigious pink Cadillac. Earning that car to me was like finishing the finish line of a marathon, a long marathon. I felt so empowered, so strong. I couldn't remember the last time that I had just felt like I can literally do anything. I work with the sharpest, most professional, most passionate women on the planet, and they want to work with me. So incredible. When we picked up that Cadillac, I could not stop smiling from ear to ear, and my daughter Robin was so excited to wear a tutu and help me pull the beautiful sheet off the top of the car. It was definitely a huge, epic moment for our family. So here I am. I've been in Mary Kay almost 2 years now, and I have to tell you that I find more love for my business every single day. I find joy in going out and making women feel beautiful. It gives me joy to watch other women be successful and reach their dreams. It brings me such happiness to give my family dream vacations to Disney World for 2 weeks, cruises with my sisters and my mom, and taking my husband to Mary Kay's leadership in LA, where they shut down Universal Studios for us to ride rides for free, without lines, and free food. He loved it. Mary Kay is a company that's all about giving women choices, and when Mary Kay started this company in 1963, I'm sure she had women like me in mind. Women who were hungry for success, hungry to reach the finish line, hungry to make a better world for not only ourselves, but our families and the women that we spend our time with. I hope that if somebody shared Mary Kay with you, that you've given more than just one thought to it. It can be scary, stepping out of your comfort zone and never doing something you expected to do. But I will tell you what, more importantly than the money I've earned, and the gorgeous diamond rings, and the prestigious cars, and the prom dresses that I wore on stage, and the trips with my husband, beyond all of that, I would do Mary Kay over again just to be the woman that I am now, when I wake up every morning feeling confident and the kind of woman that I was created to be. That's it. That's me. If I'm your sales director, I cannot wait to talk to you. And if I'm not your sales director, I'd love to hear from you, because we are one big happy family in Mary Kay. So give Mary Kay a chance, because the worst thing that can happen is you invest $100 in a kit that has over $600 worth of stuff in it. Shut up. Best case scenario, would you earn a car with Mary Kay? Would you get the diamond rings? I don't know. The sky's the limit, and it's all up to you.